What's good? Happy Monday. How y'all doing today? Just wanted to jump on with the next installment of sharing some rights, responsibilities, and skills of authentic dialogue. And today I'm going to be sharing with you all the fourth there's five of them total, but today I'm going to be sharing the fourth right, responsibility, and skill of authentic dialogue. So that skill, I'll start with the skill as I did in the comment there, is that each person should learn to deal with different points of view I can't talk today, while maintaining their integrity. All right, so let me say that again. Each person should learn to deal with different points of view while maintaining their own integrity. What's up, Consuela, Carissa, Malika, Mr. Varner? How y'all doing? Thanks for joining. Let me give y'all some waves. Thanks for watching as I go through this today. So I want to talk about the rights and the responsibilities that go along with this skill. So the right that each person has within the context of an authentic dialogue is that each person has the right not to be changed or coerced to change. Okay? And I'm going to come back and build on that a little bit. But the responsibility that each person has is each person must accept the others as equal partners in the dialogue. So this is very important because right from the jump, when we talk about that right and that responsibility, the right to not be changed or coerced, I find that within the context of, let's just say, regular disagreements, oftentimes people jump into the defensive mode because they feel like the person across from them is trying to get them to change. And I could share from personal experience that is very reassuring to be able to get into a discussion with someone, A, where they see me as an equal, and B, where I know that person isn't trying to change me, but I know that person is truly there to listen to me. And if I know that someone isn't trying to change me or is truly wants to listen to me, then I feel like I can share openly, honestly, and be truly authentic within that conversation. So within the context of an authentic dialogue, the goal isn't to try to change the person across from you. The goal is to truly listen, get a deeper understanding. And I noticed that, and some of you may notice that, and if I'm totally open for comments and questions while I do this, but let me actually, I guess I will just start with the question. Do any of you ever feel like a little bit defensive immediately when you get into a disagreement with someone? Do you feel like you're trying to be changed? How does that affect you? If you feel like that person wants to change you, do you think it's possible to enter into a conversation, when there's conflict or a disagreement, where both sides are truly there to listen to one another without trying to change one another? Do you feel like there's value in that type of conversation? Or do you feel like my goal is totally to change the other person? So that's something that you can either answer or just grapple with, to yourself. And what I want to share with you is the neat thing about approaching a disagreement within the context of, the rights, responsibilities, and skills of dialogue is that you can, share and listen to differing point of views and maintain fully who you are without trying to change anyone. And what happens is oftentimes what will happen is someone will change slowly on their own accord if they felt respected, if they felt listened to. It is so much easier to make an adjustment in someone's, I'll kind of speak for myself. I prefer to speak for myself. It's easier for me to make an adjustment in my perspective. It's easier for me to make an adjustment in my behavior if I truly feel listened to, if I truly feel heard. Can anyone relate to that? It's a totally different paradigm when you feel like someone is trying to dominate you because they have power over you in any type of dynamic, or if someone is trying to forcefully get you to change, then that resistance comes up, right? But in turn, again, if we're just listening to one another and we're not trying to change each other, then guess what happens in a lot of instances? In a lot of instances, we do get changed by that conversation or what that other person shared. It's like we've been conditioned that we have to dominate, we have to compete, we have to win. And one of the reasons why we consistently stay at odds with each other in our personal relationships, and also, we could take it bigger as a society, and it's like counterintuitive based on the ways we've been raised, the ways we've been indoctrinated, and how we've grown up, is to dominate, to win, to try to, gain power over people by having a certain title, gaining power over, because, all the different power dynamics. I'm not going to go through them. You all know them, right? We think that that's how we get people to change. That's how we cause, things to change for the better, to just get our way, etc. So again, it's counterintuitive, but if you listen more than you talk, oftentimes we'll actually, move in a direction that feels good for all parties involved. And that's the goal, to create win-wins, to collaborate, etc. So those are just some thoughts around, this fourth right responsibility and skill of authentic dialogue. So again, if you create an environment when there's disagreement, to let the person know that you're talking to that I'm not trying to change you, I just want to be heard. Keep that one right there. Use that one. I'm not trying to change you, I just want to be heard. And then in turn, let them know, and I also want to listen and hear you. I'm telling y'all, that is so powerful if you take that approach. And within any disagreement that you can get in with someone, whether it be a child, a family member, a partner, a spouse, a business partner, whoever, if you take that approach and you listen and you share authentically, you will create win-wins, and you will come up with solutions that everyone can feel good about. All right, so I want to read what Carissa just shared. She said, I'm learning to pause, listen, and honor another person's subjective reality. That's awesome, Carissa. I know it takes a lot of growth, again, because of the ways that we've been indoctrinated. So thanks for sharing that. So that's what I wanted to share for today. I appreciate those of you who jumped on. What's good, Adam? Thanks for jumping on. Chantrice, thanks for jumping on. I'm just wrapping up for today's Let's Grow to Lunch nuggets. Some things for you all to chew on about authentic dialogue and how it can improve your relationships, how you can have thriving relationships. So go back and watch it. I'm about to post it. And until tomorrow, I love y'all. Peace.